Happy Tuesday, June 1st, 4:11 p.m. Prime Minister. This episode is brought to you by the homie we talked to yesterday at original_weirdness. I'm sorry, I'm just putting my damn vest on, but I'm putting it on tight now because I'm about to do shit in it. Yeah, I thought, a 2.5 hour Q&A with Google, and then her right on top of that. I was like, dude, those are two like special shits. But per her request, we're gonna do one tonight. I just didn't want to, oversaturate. But if you're in the same boat she claims to be in, I doubt it. She said, bro, I've been refreshing. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. I'm supposed to be doing this shit every day. You're right. Alright, I'm gonna get back at it, right? But I got shit to do. I found out last night my son's got croup, which is like a dry, I don't know, some type of dry cough or some shit. So I haven't gotten to see him for a while. I'm about to go over there tonight, though. I figured it's the perfect time to do a little cast, a little off-the-clock thoughts. I just got home. I'm about to go handle some shit. I just put a new wart Band-Aid with some Neosporin on my cuticle. I still don't know if it is a wart. I'm just trying to do what I can without going to the doctor. So that's a thing. My son is healthy though, as of this morning or today. She took him to the doctor. He's doing good. He's cheered up. He's cheery and happy. He was playing hide and seek with the doctor. And she drew a smiley face on his little tongue checker stick. And he took it from her and kissed it and gave it back to her. I wasn't there for this. This is just relayed through the ex-wife. But yeah, I got a couple things I could do tonight. I did not start the carnivore diet today because I had a pizza. I bought a Newman's Own last night. I figured with the beers and the 4 cigars, I would eat this pizza for sure. And I just wasn't in the mood for a whole damn pizza, so I didn't make it. So I'm gonna make that for dinner. My ex-wife gets off of work at 5, and then she has like a half-hour drive to get my son, and then they get home. So I'm gonna kick it here, do what I can here, and then that is the homie right there. She says, LOL, the homie. Hey, shout out you. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't be happening. I love y'all. Go support the homie at original_weirdness. And go check out yesterday's episode if you haven't heard it. She is the shit. We had a nice little conversation. I think we did a damn good job. It was my first, long form conversation about someone else's career type deal. She's a solid ass person. So as of right now, I'm about to go pull my son's motorcycle in here. I can't really talk real loud because then I'll look crazy, but I got my homie, he's the neighbor. I've met him like 3 times, but he's cool as hell. Shout out the neighbor. Gotta pull my son's motorcycle in here. I gotta pull in my damn 4 blankets and pillow on top of the clothes I brought to change when I stayed the night in the van the day before. No, that wasn't even the day before. This was like, what the hell day was it? I don't know. It was a long time ago. The day I stayed the night in the van because I drank the first night of drinking. So 4 days ago. Because today's the 3rd or the 4th day. If I drank today, it would be 4 days of drinking in a row. And I haven't drank today. And I haven't smoked anything. I haven't had any cravings. Those are all positive. But yeah, I did 3 days in a row. And the homie Jessica yesterday, she gave me an awesome piece of advice. It's probably the best piece of advice I've heard all year. Don't drink alone. And it's not like I haven't heard it, but being sober for like breaking the record and then realizing like, holy shit, like this all started out with me drinking with friends. Like the breaking the sobriety started with drinking with friends. And then I was like, holy shit, yeah, I just went right back into my damn bad habits and I was drinking alone. That's not good. So that was a solid piece of advice. And then I was thinking, I feel like it was some parts of drinking alone were positive for me. And I'm speaking for myself. But when I drank alone, sometimes I could go into the bathroom and be like, what the fuck are you doing? With that, like that deep buzz, and you get like, whatever that word is, enter something. I just look at myself and be like, what the fuck are you doing? I get up close, put my wrist on the mirror. I'll just rest my forearms in the mirror and just stare myself in the eyes and be like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, those moments are helpful in life, and you can't do that if you don't drink alone. Well, you can. Introspective, one of the three. Yeah, I would feel that. And you can't, you probably can if you're like at a bar and there's no one else in the bathroom. You probably could go in the bathroom and be like, what the fuck are you doing? But I don't think it's on the same level, because you could be interrupted. You know, you don't want to sound crazy if there's a possibility of someone walking in. You don't want to sound crazy. You're not saying all the shit you would if you were literally just by yourself. So yeah, I agree with it, and it's an awesome piece of advice. I do think there's a place for drinking alone, though. It's beautiful out here. It rained a little bit earlier in Loretto. I had 50 stops exactly. Knocked that shit out of the park. No pickups. The brakes started going bad on the van. It's all good. And now, I think I'm about to, as far as I know, this has never been done. Working out on a podcast? Is that a thing? Has that been done? I don't know, but what else? Hopefully something pops into my head. I've said all I can think to say. Haven't checked the news today. I think maybe I did look at it, but I don't remember what I saw. Look at me. I pulled my phone out after I put shit in the fridge to just I'm subconsciously stalling on lifting these 30-pound weights. That's what I'm doing right now. It was on the topic of news, but if I haven't heard about it right now, like as of today, probably nothing popping. You know? Okay. Biden administration to suspend oil and gas drilling leases in Arctic refuge, undoing a Trump-era decision. At least one person shot in active shooting at California fire station. Who is shooting firefighters? Low loaded. 6A6Y rapper dead at 20. Haven't heard of him till today. Rest in peace. Oh man. Alright. Here's what I can do. Turn this on. Turn this on. I'm about to get it. About to get some action. Break a little sweat. Then I gotta go. I don't know if I remember if I said this or not already, but she gets off at, ex-wife gets off at like 5, so it's 4:20 right now. I think. Look at there I go, subconsciously again, looking at the clock. It's 4:21. Alright. Bust out a little workout. You know what? Here's what I was doing. I was writing down foods. I was writing down brush my teeth, poop and shower, workout clothes, charge phone. This was all just to get hyped for the morning and knock it all out, because I heard that if you write stuff down and you check it off, it makes sure you do it. Excuse me. Or not make sure you do it, but you feel better doing, like accomplishing it. You feel like you're accomplishing shit. So I started doing that. And then I want to get back at it. It'll make me hold myself accountable for shit. I even got things like pack lunch, fill water jug, take vitamins, eat 30 minutes later. And then I would write down everything I ate in the day. I did almost, okay, so this is what I am doing or what I'm planning to do. Alright, this is what I was doing. Bicep curls, I was doing 100 of each. 25 reps each, 4 sets of, but I have 5 marks, like the 4 plus the 5, maybe the 5 meant I finished them. Yeah, that makes sense. So I would do 100 reps in the mornings. Bicep curls, calf raises, front shrugs, lawnmowers, tricep curls, bench press, back shrug, shoulder press, forearm up and forearm down. That's just the angle my wrist was at. Flies. I had a dream I asked some guy, I asked some guy last night, how did you get such big biceps? And he said he was holding his arms out to the sides with dumbbells at a 90-degree angle, his elbows at a 90-degree angle, so his dumbbells were at the sides of his head. And his biceps were parallel with the ground. And he was just rotating his wrists. That's a strange dream to have and to remember on the spot. Like, I didn't remember that dream at all until right now. That's fucking odd. Maybe we might try these things out. I don't trust my damn bench very much at all. I trust it to do like chest stuff, but not like sit up. If my ass is flat on it and staying straight, it's fine. But to do other things like with my legs or anything, or stuff that takes the whole body to do, I don't trust it. My damn seat has 1 screw out of 4, and that 1 screw is still loose. There's no way of getting it tightened. So it's a thing. But we're about to bust out a minimum of 25 with the chest, and then we're going to see what I can do with the damn... Oh, I came up with a freaking thing I've never seen before. I think I invented it. I'm so hype about it. And instead of doing 30s, I'm going to do 20s, because I forget how I did it. But it went like... It was a chest press, but then it went to that flying thing. I forget I don't even know what you call those things. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll explain it as I go through it. I'll walk through the fucking thing. Okay. So I'm flat. I go chest press, rotate the wrists so my hands are like I'm holding a weight plate in front of me, and then I out to the sides of both arms evenly, steadily and slowly bring them up, rotate my wrists again so I'm like what's that word, they're parallel. If I was standing up, my wrist would be parallel with the ground, so I would be having like I'm throwing punches hands. Chest press down, chest press up, rotate the wrist again, put them out. Yeah, that's what it is. So it goes from a chest press to a fly, slow and steady. Chest press to a fly, fly back, chest press down, chest press up, fly out, fly back up, chest press down. Yeah, that's it. I invented this shit. Anyway, I also heard today from some professional, like UFC coach. He was saying that you shouldn't like bust all your, if you have like 10 reps in a set, but you know that's going to tire you out and you're not going to be performing them at the highest like accuracy, or what's that word, then you should just not do all 10 and you should do like 5 and rest until you completely, like break until you're completely rejuvenated or whatever, and then able to do another 5 more perfectly with perfect form. I've lost count of how many of these I've done, but I feel like I'm doing a damn, like I feel like it's doing something. I like it. I think I'm gonna keep this up. Like keep this, because I get lazy. I hate doing the flies on their own, like 10 in a row. I don't even know if they're called flies. It's just where you're like on the bench, dumbbells in your hands are straight out in front of you, supporting the weights, and then you let them go down to the sides. Not fall like you're doing a bicep curl, but like out to the sides. Like you're about to fly as a kid. Like you're making flapping as a bird, but upside down. So you're looking at the ceiling and flapping like a bird with weights in your hand. I do this. I picture this is gonna help. It's gonna help my I really wanted to burn fat before I started putting on muscle, but I really want to get rid of these tits. So I try to do those regularly and more than like other stuff because they're just so freaking pointy right now. Ooh, that's a new one right there. Alright, just made this shit up. The shit I was just doing. Chest press to fly back, to finish the chest press to a sit-up. Sit down. Chest press to a fly back, chest press down to a sit-up. Oh, I like that. I don't know what's better, to have the weights out or on my, like a hovering. I think it's better hovering above my chest. It feels more easily accomplished when the weights are above me because I can use the weights as like a leverage. But if they're close to my chest, my freaking legs and core feel like they're burning more. I gotta re-situation myself. Also maybe grab a drink of water. How's that? How's that work? Yeah, I think we're making history tonight. I don't know. I say we because I feel like it's like whoever's listening, like we're making history. I don't have multiple personalities. I feel like you, the listener. I'm talking to you at home. We're making history, you and I. I want to get into a routine where I go do some shit on the bench and then hit the damn, hit the bag. My wife told me the other night, or yesterday, ex-wife, she told me, I think it was yesterday. Oh yeah, it was yesterday morning. We did a Instagram live, or not Instagram live, but we Instagram chatted. I was trying to figure out what to do, what her plans were with my kid, because I was off all day yesterday. And that's when she hit me with, I don't know, he was up all night crying. We didn't know at that point that he had croup. She said that. And we were like, alright. I was like, alright. But she knew what she was doing. She was going to take him to her parents, say goodbye to her siblings who came into town for the holiday weekend. And then found out later yesterday that that's what he had. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, because he came. She said, "Do you give him showers over by you?" And I was like, "No, I just put him in once when we went out to play outside. He was walking between trees and there was bugs all over us, so I just threw him in some water and changed his diaper after. It just made sense." And she was like, "Oh, I'm just wondering because when he gets out of the shower, he's throwing punches and saying, bah, bah, bah." I said, "That sounds like some Rocky shit." Proud of that kid. Yeah, I was making Spam yesterday on the oven, or the stove, I mean, while I was talking to her, but he was there just kind of walking around looking at me every once in a while. That's how I'm looking. I pulled his little punching bag up and said, "All right, bop, bop, bop." He started doing it. He's the cutest little shit. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Excuse me. I didn't keep track. I feel like that's how you should work out in general. Just go till you're freaking sore. And then rest a little bit. And then pop something else, you know? Do a little something else. Alright, we're going to try that same routine I was doing just a little bit ago. But I'm going to do it with the 30s this time. Or I could get on this elliptical. My freaking TV's not working. I don't know what's going on with it. Like, my TV works, but it keeps saying no signal. And I have no part in that. That's all landlord shit, so there's nothing I can do about it. I can say, hey, my TV's not working, just be a little bitch about it, but I really don't care. I'm not using it. I'm just kind of like, oh shit, we better turn this mother on. Okay. I like this thing. It freaking works. And the magnetic resistance is a thing. What the fuck? It only goes up to 10. That don't seem right. I feel like it went higher last time I did this. Anyway, yeah, my TV don't work, and I wanted to sit. The way I got the elliptical set up is so I can watch the freaking TV and like get inspired by action scenes. But it don't work right now. Actually, I haven't tried it today, but it wasn't working yesterday all day, so I just assumed it's not working right now. This fucking Logan Paul guy is also very inspiring. I see this dude's freaking biceps in some pictures, and I'm like, God damn. And this motherfucker gets to fight Floyd Mayweather. I've been thinking about fighting Floyd Mayweather for the last like 17 years. My uncle loved boxing. We used to watch boxing in his house. He'd buy the fights and shit. I'd be like, dude, I bet I can fight that guy. I know I can't, but the thought of it's awesome. Okay. All right. 30s don't feel much heavier than the 20s. These are rubber and the 20s are metal. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Well, it's got a metal handle, but the weight things are rubber. Alright, yeah, I like that shit. Feels good. I do feel completely free of congestion. That's a plus. And I think today's the first day I've felt that. I'm pretty sure it's the first day I've felt completely not sick. Jesus Christ, son. My arm's already burning. Anyway, I got the motorcycle charging. It's 4:37. I got a lot of time yet. What else can I do? I'm waiting to take a shower till I get done cutting the grass. I hope this freaking work thing or whatever this is goes away. Went to Kroger yesterday to get the stuff. And the guy was like, excuse me. The guy was like, yeah, you know, if you take that computer spray cleaner thing and you hold it upside down, you can freeze your warts off. And I was like, no way, that's dope. And then I pulled my finger, like I just like kind of moved it fast to like his vision, his perspective, and I was like, what is this? And he looked like he got a little nervous for a second. I thought it was funny. Wasn't gonna touch him with it, but I think he thought I was. That was odd. It's like, what the fuck? I couldn't imagine just checking someone's freaking stuff out and then talking to them about it. Unless it was something like not wart remover. And that's another thing. Delivering, people ask you like, what is it? First of all, I want to say, I don't know. I just bring things to the address that's on the package, and then I just leave it. Normally, nobody's outside. And then if they are, they say, thank you. I've been waiting for this. Not, what is it? And then after that, I want to say, imagine like, imagine it's a toy, and it's not a toy for children. Would you want your delivery driver to know that? You know what I'm saying? It's alright though. It's 2021. We'll make it work. Whew, I feel damn good. Might do some perfect push-ups on my perfect pull-up thing, because it doesn't freaking go on any door frame I have. I feel like I can hear the house move, or the apartment. Like, I don't know if it was in my head and I was using pressure on my brain and I could feel my blood inside my head, or I was hearing the house move. Oh, I'm happy about this pizza tonight. Newman's Own. thin and crispy pizza, Italian sausage, and uncured pepperoni. No nitrates or nitrates added except those naturally occurring in celery powder and sea salt. That's what the flick I'm talking about. Damn. I'll be a little thirsty little mother, you know what I'm saying? I love liquids. That's the other thing. I woke up. I was really planning on starting this carnivore diet today. Even though I had the pizza, I was like, that might last for a month. Or I could just give it to the ex-wife, but I really like those. Anyway, I was really planning on starting it, and then I had my damn Body Armor drink. My favorite one, the yellow one. It's my favorite. I had that last night, and I was drinking it, so I set it by the bedside table as I went to bed. And you can't do the carnivore diet if you drink, like, anything but water, I think. Or no, I forget what you can drink with black. I confuse or conflate the two, intermittent fasting and carnivore diet sometimes. Because you can only drink, like, black coffee and tea on intermittent fasting. But when I do the intermittent fasting, I only drink water. And that's my plan, is do both at the same time. Excuse me. So, I woke up and was like, we already broke my fast with this freaking delicious beverage. That was the trigger that was like, alright, we're gonna eat this pizza tonight. Start the carnivore diet tomorrow. I feel good though. I can breathe again. I'm ready. About to see my kid, even though he's sick and it's contagious. But the ex-wife was like, and it really only affects you up until 15 because the airway passages in adults is big enough that you won't recognize the inflammation of the breathing passages, lung passages. I don't know. Anyway, if you have it as an adult, the croup thing, you won't even notice it, really, is what she said. But there were like 40-something cases documented last year. It's like, how do they... So, some adults can... What do they... I almost said a word I can't say anymore, but tiny people? Can I say that? Little people? What's the difference between tiny people and little people? Do they not like one but the other? Short people? I'd rather just be called the funny thing to make people... You know what I'm saying? If I was... Little people just sounds demeaning. So does short people and tiny people. Or a little person. It's like a different sect, but that's fucking stupid. Sorry for cussing. I hope I don't get canceled for this. I don't know what's correct. I'm just speaking out of my ass. See how much I weigh with this vest. 240 pounds? That can't be right. There's something going on here with my scale. That's what it says. I wonder how much this weighs. I swear it was only 20. And there's no way I put on 10 pounds. Or 8 pounds. I'm only wearing sandals and shorts and a shirt, drawers and socks. Glasses and a recording device. There's no way all that's 8 pounds. It was 212 yesterday. And I didn't eat very much. I finished my bag of barbecue chips I got yesterday. That's another reason I didn't eat the pizza, is because I was freaking full off a whole bag of chips. I had a whole thing of Spam. Then I went to Waffle House. No, I take it back. I made a whole thing of Spam. But then I went to Waffle House. I got eggs sunny side up, 2 of them. I got hash browns with cheese. I got 2 pieces of sausage and bacon. And the guy was like, the meat lover's bacon? I was like, yeah. He's like, that's like 3 or 5. I forget how many he said. And then I went to Kroger. I got the wart remover thing. The guy gave me the freaking speech on the gosh dang computer cleaner. Well, I guess something else too. I got the pizza, the Newman's Own. And I got... What the hell else did I get? Oh, a 2-liter to eat with my pizza. And I think that's... Oh, I got the chips. Okay, so then I went back to Waffle House, picked up the order, and the guy making the food was like, we were already done, your thing was done, but we knocked it over. And I was like, oh, that's okay. So he was like, we're just waiting on your toast. I was like, dope. Then I get to the thing. This guy said, beautiful beard, by the way. I was like, thank you. That's all the hair I have. That's my new joke now. Anyway, he's like, dude, we put some extra bacon in because it took so long. And I was like, I have no quarry with that. Is that the word, quarry? No, that's not the word. Quarrel. I have no quarrels with that. Put all the bacon you want in there. Give me a heart attack. Anyway, I got home. I warmed up the Spam I made in the morning. Also, my neighbor came over. And since my ex-wife don't know that I broke my damn sobriety, because I'm trying to, like, make her be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he really did do it without me. Because, I mean, what's the big deal? I stopped for 3 days, but I did 14 days, so it's like, what's the big deal? She doesn't know about 3 days I wasn't sober, so anyway, I ain't saying shit to her. So the neighbor came over, asked me for a cigarette. I was like, literally on the Instagram with the ex-wife and my son, on the stove, and the stove was like 3 feet from the door he was standing at, and he was like, dude, you got any cigarettes? I was like, I don't, man. I'm sorry, I actually quit smoking about 15 days ago. He was like, oh, really? Congratulations. And I was like, thanks, man. Sorry about that. He was like, well, if you get out to the store, pick me some up or something, bro. I'll pay you. I was like, all right, I got you. He left. Ex-wife hung up. We got done with the conversation. I went over there, took him my pack of cigarettes. There was like, I don't know. It was a decent amount. I took one out and I smoked that on the way to Waffle House. So I took him the rest of my cigarettes, smoked my 1 cigarette on the way to Waffle House. I had 4 beers in the fridge already from the night before. And then, yeah, so I had 1 cigarette, 4 cigars, 1 cigarette, and 4 beers yesterday. And I'm good today. Haven't had a craving. So I'm good right now. I feel good. I feel a little bit healthy. About to drink this Monster so I can cut the grass without falling asleep. Not that I do that a lot or anything. I'm just saying. Be nice to have some energy when I go over there. I'm gonna be freaking pooped after this. Take this vest off and put some freaking shoes on. But yeah, life still is good. I had fun yesterday. I tried to be real good with the homie where we're doing a podcast. I wanted to be professional and I also want to be a better listener. Like, I feel like I'm decent at it, but I wanted to be better. And because I couldn't see her, I was like really focusing on like, what is she saying? And trying to take shit in it. And I even pulled out a freaking paper to take notes. Now, I didn't get any notes down because I was really focusing on what she was saying. So I was like, I felt stupid sitting there with a pen in my hand and a piece of paper to take notes on. And the paper is still on the couch and it's blank. And there was a moment yesterday she said validate, and I just forgot the word already. It starts with an R, I think, but there was 2 of them, and I was like, what are those 2 words? Even though I was focusing on those because I was like, I need to know what is that process? And I was like, we got to that point where it felt like I could ask, and I fucking forgot the word. That's where I'm at right now. That's where my brain is. I'm focusing on not fucking up. And usually I feel good at like multitasking. They're like, that's not really a thing. I'm like, yeah, it is, because I can smoke a cigarette, do my job, record a podcast or listen to a podcast and take in information, and be on my phone. No, I take that one off. But I can. It's possible. Just not for FedEx. All at the same time. And they're saying, well, it's not like you can't do it, but you're not doing any one of those things to the best of your ability. Now that makes more sense. But I still do it. Like, I still can do it. So I don't agree with the statement that multitasking isn't a real thing. I agree maybe if you're multitasking, you're not doing any one of the tasks to your best ability. But I mean, here's how I see it. If I'm driving from point A to point B, rapping a song and smoking a cigarette, and then I reach down, grab my water bottle, and everything's smooth, and I get to point B without wrecking the vehicle. I didn't mess up any of the words in the song. I finished a cigarette, put it out in a can that I've emptied earlier, and put the lid back on my water bottle and stuffed it back into the water holder, or the bottle holder. How the fuck is multitasking and doing any of those things less accurately? How can you do it less accurately than just doing it the way you would do it normally? Like, that whole thing doesn't make sense to me, because I would do any of those things the exact way I did it if that's all I was doing. I would smoke a cigarette till it was gone. I'd take a sip of water, undo the cap, put the cap back on, and put it back in the cup holder. I'd put a cigarette out in the can. I would rap all the lyrics and not mess up. And I would drive from point A to point B and get there without any problems. So that whole thing is, who you do it? But how do they measure that? Come measure my shit. Is my shit not multitasking for real? Because it feels like it is. Sorry, I'm heated right now. I'm pumped. I haven't even taken a sip of this Monster, and I'm fucking jacked. I'm sorry for cussing. I remember where I was at. Why did I bring this up? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I was really focusing on, and maybe the alcohol played a part. I only had a can and a half by the time we started talking. And I doubt I did, but I might have finished the second can during our almost an hour conversation. So, it might have played a part, but I highly doubt it, because I was really focusing. But there was, I still can't think of it. And I can't think of it now, and I have a drink, and I've listened to the podcast, and I'd just be like, how does it sound? I wanted to hear how it sounded in the van. Like, how would you hear it if it's not you just listening to it on your phone without headphones? I don't listen to shit on headphones anymore. I just play the damn shit in the van, and I pause it when I get out. Because I want to hear for dogs. I want to hear for, like, customers calling me from the back. You're like, they're doing something, and I didn't notice them or something. And they call me over or whatever. I used to all the time just blast my headphones, but not anymore. That was for landscaping. Delivery is a different monster. You gotta be paying attention. Also, I think it's illegal to have headphones in or earbuds in when you're driving. I don't know, but it just sounds like a stupid law they'd make up. For sirens. Anyway. Yeah, I feel good. I want to get, like, for real, this damn Mayweather Paul fight on June 6th. Man, June 6th. I'm hyped as fuck about it, because I want Mayweather to win, just because he's undefeated, and I love Mayweather. He is the best to ever do it, technically. Like, literally, technically, as far as I know, the best to do it. And this Paul guy just talks so much shit. And he's disrespectful as fuck. He did come out with a video today. I respect it a little bit. He said it's an honor to be even, just to be in the ring. I'm like, yeah, you better fucking say that. That guy's a fucking champion. Goddamn undefeated. Alright, Logan Paul, go beat Conor McGregor in a boxing match, motherfucker. Anyway, what I'm saying is, shout out Conor McGregor, shout out Floyd Mayweather. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I'm just saying, the guy's a legend. Show you respect. And I'm glad he did. It was a nice little video he put out today on the Instagrams. I'm knocking the fucking letters off this Everlast bag. I wish I had a really good fan. I got like 4 shitty fans. And I cleaned out the damn filter on the other one I got. It's just so freaking weak. Can't complain though. It's dope in here. I could stop being a bitch and go empty my... That's what I'm gonna do. I feel bad saying bitch though, but I feel like we need to take it away from the thugs that call women bitches and just use it for bitch men. Because those are a thing for real. Exhibit A. I'm about to change that though. Sorry I'm outside. I'm about to eject the fucking Ripper. I'm about to get Brad Pitt and Troy. I'm about to get Dwayne Johnson in the rundown. Give me like 3 years. No steroids. I don't buy that shit. It's not natural. Anyway. I came close. When I was in high school football, I forget who it was. Somebody was talking about these pills that were like creatine or something, but he said they were like, they acted like steroids, and I was like, I might have to grab some of those, because I was working out, but nothing was happening. I wasn't going hard enough or something. So I honestly considered, but at that time, I don't think I had a job at that time. So I didn't know how I was going to do it. All right. Well, y'all hit me up and holler at me about whatever the hell. If you listen to me, let me pull up this thing. I've been meaning to do this. Yo, want to shout out the fans? I forget. I don't know if they're fans. They might have just tuned in one time. It's just on the thing. But got a listener in Texas. Of all places. I don't know a single person in Texas. And I don't know a single person in... Let me find it. It's right here. It's crazy. I hope this thing ain't lying to me. Shout out my brother Goots on his music. Yeah, I get a regular person in Texas, Virginia, and Kentucky. Just one. Regularly. On like all episodes. And then when I go to like total downloads, this is dope right here. Check this out. One in Ireland, one in Singapore, one in the United Kingdom. That's dope right there. Shout out my one listener in Ireland, one listener in Singapore, and one listener in the UK. Shout out those people. Holler at me somewhere. Hit me up on Instagram, False Amusement. Give me some, whatever you like to hear. If you want to get a shout out, I shout your shit out, Holler at me. I had a dream I had. I think it was 3,000 Because my homie, he said he got, if you hit like 3,000 or 7,000 streams a month, you become an official artist or something like that. So I wanted to shout him out. But I don't know if it's cool. I haven't hit him up yet. I'd like to say his name. He's a music artist. But that's dope. So I had a dream in my head, whatever that number was. I was like, fuck, I'm going to be an official artist on Spotify. That's going to be dope. Nah, I'm thousands and thousands away from that. It's okay, though. It's the beginning. I need to be consistent. Shout out at original_weirdness on Instagram for this episode, because it wasn't going to be one without you. Thank you very much. Thank you again for yesterday if you're listening now. I had a good time. We should do it again sometime. Yeah, y'all have a good freaking Tuesday night. This has been Off the Clock Thoughts with your boy Cody Wallen. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Bye-bye.